The Charlotte Hornets this season have been having a disaster year, to say the least. Now, obviously, the Charlotte Hornets have a couple good players on their roster, such as Lamelo Ball right here, who's been injured for most of the year, so that definitely does suck for the Lamelo Ball and the Hornets team just in general. Obviously, he's an amazing player, but things have not gone well for Lamelo Ball this season. That's pretty unfortunate, but, it is the way it is. Mark Williams has been pretty solid this year for the Hornets. However, he has also been injured for most of the season. Brandon Miller has been exceptional this year so far, especially as of late, and it looks like he's going to be a great draft pick for the Charlotte Hornets going forward. Now, obviously, Miles Bridges has been doing pretty well this year as well, but obviously I'm not going to talk too much about it. It should be interesting to see how well his career goes forward. Now, despite this, the Hornets did make some moves here at the trade deadline. They got Terrence Mann on the team, who's been playing pretty well lately as well. They do have Steph Curry too, but that's not the point for what we're here today. As you can see by today's video title and what you're looking at on screen right now, I've decided to put Steph Curry on today's Charlotte Hornets roster to save their season. Yes, I'm putting Steph Curry on the Hornets roster to save their season, to hopefully bring them an NBA championship this year. Now, obviously, Del Curry has always wanted Steph Curry to play for the Hornets, and I gave him his number 30, and that's going to be great for him. Obviously, Seth Curry is actually number 30 in real life, but I moved him to 32 because obviously Steph Curry is the better brother compared to Seth Curry. Seth Curry's had a very solid career, but obviously it's nothing compared to Steph Curry in total. Obviously, Steph Curry is the first ballot Hall of Famer. But either way, let's see how well this season the Charlotte Hornets are going to do with the addition of Steph Curry onto the roster. I'm really excited for this. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into video. Let me get you the rotation first before we get into things this season. So we have Lamelo Ball is going to be our starting point guard on the year, obviously, because that makes sense. Steph Curry is going to be at the 2 this season. We got Brandon Miller at the 3, Bridges at the 4, Mark Williams at the 5, and coming off the bench, we got Nick Richards to go along with Grant Williams, Trey Mann, and Cody Martin. No Seth Curry, I should say. That's unfortunate because the way that our lineup's lined up. But either way, we have a whole lineup here. Let's see how well the Charlotte Hornets squad is going to do this season. I'll catch up with you guys at the All-Star break, and hopefully things go well with the addition of Steph Curry onto this roster. We're here at the All-Star break now. Of course, Steph Curry's on the All-Star team roster, because why wouldn't he be? That'd be pretty shocking if Steph Curry wasn't on the All-Star team too. No Lamelo Ball. That's unfortunate for us. However, of course, we only really expect the Steph to be on the team. And at this current point in the season, we're 31-19 on the year. We're the 4th seed out in the Eastern Conference. We're only 3.5 games back behind the Cavs, who were the 1st seed. We're actually 19-6 at home, which is absolutely incredible. Only 12-13 on the road. But either way, it's been pretty good here. Obviously, we're the 4th seed out in the Eastern Conference in real life. I don't think anyone could be complaining as a Hornets fan. So that's a little update here at the All-Star break. I'll catch up with you guys at the end of the season here with all the stats and awards, and hopefully we can continue to have some success for the rest of the season here with Steph Curry on this Hornets roster. I'll see you guys at the end of the year with all the stats. Luka was the MVP at the end of the season, averaging 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, a triple-double for Luka. That's absolutely crazy. Hopefully he wins one in real life. I really do want Luka to win MVP. That would be great for him. Obviously, Matt's been playing really well since trade deadline. So shout out to Dallas Mavericks as a whole right there. Victor is your Rookie of the Year. We got Cam Thomas as the 6th man. Victor's also Defensive Player of the Year. Jalen Johnson is your Most Improved Player on the year. No Steph Curry on the 1st team, though. That's pretty shocking. We do have Lamelo Ball on the 2nd team, so shout out Lamelo Ball. And Steph Curry is on the 3rd team, but this is obviously the Golden State Warriors version of him because I didn't take him off that team. It looks like our Steph Curry, the one on the Charlotte Hornets, unfortunately did not make the roster there. So that's pretty interesting. If I missed it, I'm sorry, but I swear I did not see him. So that's pretty shocking here. And at the end of the season here, Steph Curry led the way in scoring for us. He had 26 points, and he also had 6 assists on the year. So shout out Steph Curry. Obviously, that's a great season here. Only 32 minutes a game, though. That's kind of shocking. Lamelo Ball was next, averaging 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists. Brandon Miller had 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Bridges with 14 points a game this year, 6 rebounds. Mark Williams with pretty much a double-double there, 10 points, 10 rebounds. Nick Richards even had 9 points and 9 rebounds a game off the bench. Trey Mann had 9 points a game as well. And at the end of the season here, we went 53-29 on the year. We were the 3rd seed out in the Eastern Conference. Only 1 game back behind the Heat and the Cavs, who were tied for the 1st seed. We're 31-9 at home, which is absolutely incredible, but only 22-20 at home. So we might have some bit of an issues on the road, but however, at home there, we were just absolutely killing it. But obviously, the goal is not complete here because we still got to win the NBA championship. We're going to be taking on the Philadelphia 76ers in the 1st round, which is obviously a tough matchup. Let's see if they got the same squad as in real life, which they do. They got Buddy Hield and all of them after the trade deadline here. So let's see how well they do against these Sixers in the first round here. And we're going to simulate the series here. Hopefully we can move on to the next round here with the Charlotte Hornets. Game 1 we win. Steph Curry with 44 points in that one, and Embiid had 44 as well. Game 2, let's see how we do. Another victory. Steph Curry with 31 points in this one. Lamelo had 19 points and 10 assists. So we're up 2-0 now in the Sixers. Bit shocking here, but let's see how this continues to go. We do fall in game 3, and B with 23, 27, 13, and 6, I should say. It's a big game for him. In game number 4, we also win 3-1 series above them now. Curry with 26, Lamelo with 24. Our big duo of them, they're just clearly carrying this team. There's nothing that you can do about that. You got Steph Curry and Lamelo. I mean, what do you expect? And we do end up winning game 5, so we do beat the Sixers in 5 games. So now we're going to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in the second round of the playoffs here. They got the same squad, it looks like. Garland, Mitchell, Cora, Mobley, Allen, LeVert. They do have Steven Adams, though. That's pretty interesting. I don't know how they acquire Steven Adams. But either way, I hope we can still move on from this series and go to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see how we do against the Cleveland Cavs. And in game 1, we do win. Mitchell with 32 points for them. But Brandon Miller actually leads the winning scoring for us with 31 points. Let's move on to game number 2. We do win that one as well. 6-point win over them. Curry with 39 points. LaMelo with 34 and 15 assists. That's absolutely crazy. A huge game for our 2 best players. We do win game 3 as well. LaMelo only with 21 points in that. Almost a triple-double, actually. But we end up coming out on top. In game number 4, we do win. So it's a clean sweep of the Cleveland Cavaliers. 34 points for Steph Curry in this one. What a great performance by him and the Hornets as a whole. Let's move on to the Eastern Conference Finals here. We're taking on the Miami Heat. They have somehow Josh Hart on this team. So that's just 2K making a little moves. But pretty much besides that, it's the exact same squad as in real life. So let's see how well we do in the Eastern Conference Finals against them. Game 1 we win. Terry Rozier 18 points, but Curry with 34 obviously is pretty interesting too because Terry Rozier was on the squad. 32 for here, but Curry jumps 49 in game 2. That's absolutely crazy. Game 3 we do lose. 42 for Curry, 35 for Jimmy Butler. Playoff Jimmy Butler, you can't count him out. Game 4 we do win again. LaMelo with 31 points in this one. Absolutely crazy performance. And in game number 5, let's see how we do. And yes, we have moved on to the NBA Finals here. Bam with 25, Curry with 47. He's absolutely just cooking this entire playoff series here. What do you expect? It's Steph Curry. Luka with 37, 12, and 14. 2 steals a game as your Western Conference Finals MVP. Absolutely torching the entire competition. We have Steph Curry with 39 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals as your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. So it should be interesting to see how well these two go up against each other in the NBA Finals here. We got the Mavericks and the Hornets. Let's see how this goes. We end up losing game 1. Luka with 46, 14, and 9 that game. That's absolutely crazy as the Mavs win game 1. They also have won game 2 by a score of 132-119. Wow, we're down 2-0 to the Mavs. We do win game 3 though. LaMelo with 28, 8, and 8 in this one. So let's see if we can continue to come back. Kyrie had 43, but unfortunately it wasn't enough for them. Game 4, we do win as well. Curry with 24 points. Kyrie with 31. Where's Luka? Luka only shot 3 of 19 that series or that game. Wow, that's actually crazy. In game number 5, we also win. Luka with 41, 11, and 9. Curry with 20. So his performances 27, 26, 24, and 24. We're up 3-2 on the Hornets. Can we beat them? No. We end up losing game 6 against the Mavericks. 34 points for Curry, but 38, 9, 15 from Luka. Let's see what happens here in game number 7. Can we come out on top? No, the Dallas Mavericks have won the championship, meaning that the Charlotte Hornets have lost in 7 games to the Dallas Mavericks. That's very unfortunate. Obviously, we made it so far. We got Luka as your Finals MVP. We were literally 1 win off of winning the NBA championship. That shows you how great Steph Curry is as a player. He took this team to the NBA Finals. That's just absolutely crazy here. And obviously, if you all enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe for content. If you want to just any other players, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. If not, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.